Hey guys, so I wanted to put the new Zenfone 3 up against the Zenfone 2, one of my favourite phones of 2015, to see how the performance is here. Obviously we're getting Snapdragon platform now with the Zenfone 3 versus the Intel inside, which is a very good processor. A little bit power hungry, but it certainly was good when it came to the gaming and the performance. So I was quite interested to see how the performance was here in terms of these two, because obviously the new Zenfone 3 is coming in a little bit more expensive than I think what the Zenfone 2 came at. Let me just give the screen a wipe. There we go. And this is obviously the 4GB RAM model with the 2.2 GHz processor, like the higher end model, which you could get obviously the 1.8 gigs and the 2 gigs RAM. With the Zenfone 3 we're using the 4 gig RAM model as well. So you can see this one actually boots up very fast in comparison to the Zenfone 2. Which I think we're still running Android Lollipop here. Asus has completely forgotten about the device, it seems. I think this is just like one step up above KitKat, which is pretty bad if you ask me. So we can just start off the test here looking at some raw synthetics. Have a look at what we're getting here. So let's see. So you can see from here we are getting more, I think, available memory with the 2 gig RAM model, even though they're both 4 gigs RAM. Slightly higher CPU speed here, 2.3 versus 2 GHz, but Adreno 506 obviously versus a PowerVR Intel solution. So we'll just run through this and see how they cope. In terms of the build quality, obviously the Zenfone 3 to me feels like a bigger version of the OnePlus 3, very premium, nice to hold in the hand. Could be a little bit less durable though than the Zenfone 2, which had a very kind of tough feel about it. Not premium, I wouldn't say it's a premium feel, but it feels like it can handle some abuse. And I think both of them are coming with Gorilla Glass, which is nice. 5.5 inches both of them obviously, with capacitive buttons, fast charging on both of them. So the Zenfone 2 finishes this off a little bit quicker, but that's not usually indicative of the score here. But not really a massive difference in terms of the single core. You can see still very good here on the old model, but twice as good when it comes to multi-core Snapdragon 625 here. So that is quite nice improvement. We can just see how that translates into day-to-day performance. Open up a few apps. And straight away here I can see the new Zenfone seems to be a little bit more snappier. Not with this one though. You can see that Asus has gone with some different icons as well when it comes to some of the inbuilt apps. A little bit more stockish. But the Zenfone 2 is remarkably snappy even today. You can see there is very little that's separating them here. Virtually identical. Let's have a look at the game load. One thing I did like about the Zenfone 2 is the shiny kind of area here, which gave it like a similar look to its laptop equivalent. But the Zenfone 3 did get onto the game there a little bit quicker. Let's have a look at another one. We do have Nova. Yeah, you can see, I think this one is opening up a little bit faster here. So maybe it is the games that you'll notice the upgraded software as well as the upgraded processor. And we do get game launcher now. This one seems to be going to the Zenfone 2. Still got some fight left in it. Zenfone 2 has. So quite predictable here for most of them. We can just have a look at the speed here of the Wi-Fi internet. And we're going to start with the Zenfone 2. Oh, so very decent score here with the Zenfone 2. And then this one. Oh dear. So that you can see we don't have much improvement here. Pretty much the same actually. Just going to pause the video here because I'm running out of memory. Right, so it's time to check out some web browsing here. So going to go to some websites here. Let's have a look. Let's try FIFA. I think the Zenfone 3 was a little bit ahead here. Let's see, Rio Olympics. And this one. A little bit ahead again, not massively. One more. So again, you can see the loading. Oh, maybe I was wrong. This one seems to load quicker on the Zenfone 2. I gotta say, the Zenfone 2 has fantastic performance given that it's running such an old lollipop. But it's quite cynical that Asus has been updating the skin so that you have like marshmallow kind of animation without actually upgrading the underlying software. I think that's a bit cynical if you ask me. So hopefully, the Zenfone 3 won't be forgotten like the Zenfone 2. That was quite a long load there with Geekbench. Hopefully we won't... we are seeing quite a bit of reloading here. Wow. Latest new stuff is reloading. So as I said at the start of the video, the available RAM seems to be less than on the Zenfone 2. Maybe Asus is being overly aggressive when it comes to multitasking, similar to, you know, OnePlus, and hopefully they'll push out an update to prevent some of that reloading. But generally, you can see here on most of them it seems to be doing quite well. But again, you know, it's not a massive improvement over the Zenfone 2. Oh, a little bit of reload here. Shouldn't have opened my mouth. So I guess being one of the first phones with 4 gigs of RAM, the Zenfone 2 was very future-proof actually. I open my mouth again, and what happens? Oh, so it's just going into a cutscene, I think. So one more. I think we have GTA. Do we have GTA? No, we don't. Just got rid of it. Don't know why that is, but a little bit of reloading here on this one. I think, given that you know, I'd expect better performance from the new boy. So, if you want my opinion, if you've got a Zenfone 2, I'd say hold on to it until the Zenfone 3 Deluxe comes out. If you're looking to upgrade, still a fantastic phone, still a fantastic processor. Yes, the battery life's not going to be as good as the Zenfone 3, but you know, I think the raw performance on the Zenfone 3 isn't a massive step up. Camera is a step up though. You know, if you're looking for a much better camera, 4K video recording with a fingerprint sensor, they are reasons to upgrade, I'd definitely say. The exposure is a little bit temperamental, but the camera on the Zenfone 2 was a bit of a mixed bag, really. It did the job, but it was hamstrung by the fact it was made by Toshiba, who doesn't really know what they're doing when they're coming to sensors. I think this is using the same sensor as the OnePlus 3, so you're practically guaranteed good shots in comparison. In terms of the actual software experience, as I said, there are some little changes here and there, but they're both pretty much running the same kind of Zen UI here, which you'll either love or hate. Very customizable, a little bit different take on Android from stock. We do have like some different things here and there which you will find on the devices, as well as some different icons. You can see the messaging icon is a bit different, but generally it seems to be quite similar here throughout, so you'll find the migration to the Zenfone 3 quite comfortable. So yeah, hope you found the video helpful if you're looking at these two, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.